Oh, it's raining. Good morning. It's about 8:20 on Wednesday morning. I have got a gig tonight, miles and miles away. I stayed here last night at my boyfriend's house and I've been up for a little while. I'm editing a shopping vlog as we speak. It's gone a bit rainy out there. I heard this roar of rain and I looked out the window and it was absolutely raining. Got the camera out and now it's petering back down again. How is there a peg on my boyfriend's roof? How on earth do you get a peg up there? That is absolutely beyond me. We're leaving somewhere around 2:30 today to go to my house. We're going to have half an hour or so there to have a cup of tea and a bit of an unwind, and then we're heading off to the gig because Dan's going to pick us up from there and drop us back there afterwards. But my boyfriend needs his car to be there because he's got an early site visit not too far from my place in the morning to get to. So that's why we're doing that funny thing. And we've got Dan. We never have Dan for this one. We normally do this one with Tad if we're going to do it, but Tad was unavailable at short notice. So Dan is standing in and we're really excited to go and do this gig because we know that the crowd will probably like what we do as well, even though it's quite different to what we do with Tad, but no, we think it's going to be fun and we think they're going to like it, and singing along with all the choruses and that. So I think it's going to be well suited. Got coffee on the go and I'm going to get back to work on my shopping vlog now. See you in a bit. Right then, I've come to the end of my allocated work on shopping vlog hour. I'm going to have some breakfast. Then I'm going to sort my footage out. I've got it all planned out, all my footage out. It'll take 15 minutes or so to do that from yesterday because I haven't done that yet. I'm going to make a set list and I've got some other band admin to do. I've got 2 messages or emails to reply to. And I'm going to run through my pub trio bits for tonight a little bit. Then I'm going to shower and get dressed. Then I'm going to make a pie and I have to go out and pick some apples for that. The pie in the oven, make the lunch, eat the lunch and have pudding, pack and get ready, leave IB's, and we're going to be travelling to mine, and then we're going to leave mine, and then after that we got the gig. So that's my plan for the day. I am a time blocker. It really helps me. I way prefer to do that than not. Right, let's see what delights my boyfriend's cupboards have in store for me today. It's always a bit hit and miss. You have to go foraging. I will often bring food with me just to ensure that I've got something to eat. Otherwise you have to kind of cook things from ingredients. It's okay, we're in luck. We've got multi-grain rice cakes, Waitrose, finest, look at that. So I should enjoy those with just butter and Marmite. I think they've been a bit bashed, they're all crumbling, there's all crumbs and things in the packet. Very tasty. I've been eating it as I've been going along, so it's all gnawed and nibbled. One of the fun things about time blocking is getting things done quicker than you expect, and then you can rejig things around and think, oh yay, I'm going to have my shower and get dressed now anyway, because I was going to do it later. But I've got lots of admin done much quicker than expected. So there we are. I've joined an agency as an individual musician. It was a formality because I've got a booking through them anyway, so I've done the formalities for that. I've been communicating with a pub landlord who wants music, but I'm not quite sure what he wants, so I'm trying to understand whether he wants an informal acoustic session or a paid performing band. I can't quite work out what he wants. Perhaps he doesn't know what a session is. Perhaps that's the confusion. Anyway, I've been trying to explain that. So there's that. Been going back and forth, communicate with another musician about a booking. So just all that kind of desky stuff. It's all laptop based. I'm going to go and have a shower now and get dressed. Here we go. My hair gets so knotty, right to the tips. And maybe sometime tries not to yank hair out. Nope. So much for well-made plans and all that. We got that track on here. Let's take that off. I find that quite annoying when it moves around. Yes, his site visit is cancelled because of the weather, so had to rejig a few things. He also wants to leave early than planned and go via Asda because there's something he needs urgently for tomorrow, which he can't get any other time. So now we're not having lunch at home. We're going to grab something to have on the go from Asda, but I am still making that pie. And I said, well, look, right, this is a bit unconventional, but I'm absolutely making you a pie. I've bought all the ingredients. I popped into a shop yesterday and I got custard and I got sugar. I didn't film it actually. I don't know, I think I forgot I was vlogging or something. I popped in M&S on the way to meeting him. So everything's all ready and that pastry's going to go out of date, and I'm determined on making him pie, and I'll leave it here for him then to finish off when I'm not here. So we'll be doing that. So we'll have that and then have lunch on the go. But we're being fed at the venue tonight as well. Right, yes, I'll carry on with this. The next thing on my list is do the set list again for tonight because I messed it up. For a start, I was convinced I'd put 10 items in each set. It's supposed to be an hour per set, and I only put 10, and I saw it as 12, and I envisaged it as 4 chunks of 3 numbers. I absolutely saw it and worked with it for a few days, rehearsing everything on it. Nope, there was 10 in each, so we had to add some in, and then IB wanted to change a few things, so I need to practice those later today as well, because they're not under my fingers, as I discovered last night in the rehearsal, some very fast, tricky reels. So I do know them, it's just my fingers have forgotten them. It's like the muscle memory's gone, so I need to get that back. Right, I'm gonna sort my hair out now and crack on with that set list and make coffee. I need coffee. Oh, look, I just noticed something. I whacked my arm on the car getting out of it yesterday. I don't know how I did it. I whacked it on the side of the door. I was just doing this in the mirror to do my hair. And that's when I noticed it, and I thought, oh yeah, I thought that was going to bruise at the time because I was wincing with pain on the pavement. It was because I was getting out of the front and then opening the back door to try and get my bits and bobs out. Right, I'm going to get on with desky bits. But first, let's make a coffee. Oh, I forgot my moisturiser. This is turning into a get ready with me. I don't do get readies with me. They're just not my style. But Factor 15 SPF. I have been using a 50 most days. It depends what I'm doing. If I'm not going out, I don't bother. I'll just use either a no factor anything, or I'll use a factor 15 if I'm just popping to the shops for 5 minutes or something. But if I'm going for a walk, I'll use a factor 50 at this time of year. So yeah, but no makeup. I'm not a makeup girl. I tried it. In my early 20s, I thought I ought to, make an effort, because I didn't have a boyfriend. I was like, oh, maybe they don't fancy me because I don't wear makeup. I'll better try and be like everybody else to try and fit in. And I used to look at myself in the mirror and I thought I looked like a little girl trying on mummy's makeup. And yeah, it was tidy and everything. It wasn't like it was all splodged over my face, but I just didn't ever feel right. I just wanted to look like myself. And so that's what I do. But that's just me. Each to their own. If you enjoy wearing makeup, keep enjoying wearing makeup. All the best of luck to you. It's just not for me. So that's me. This is me done for the day. That was quick, wasn't it? That's what I picked up yesterday. Just put the coffee pot on. By the way, he's got the same as me. Yeah, I was cursing not picking it up earlier in somewhere like B&M because it was way more expensive. But oh well, it'll be worth it for a nice treat for us both. A nice little coupley apple pie munch later. I'm rather hoping it's going to stop raining at some point so I can nip out and pick some apples without getting soaked. But I do have my new raincoat. That's that bread that needs baking. I don't suppose we'll use that today. Now I might just leave it with him because he likes his bread more than I do. Right, let's go and do some work then. Just done the set list, printed them off for everybody. It's still raining. I've got the camera to show you how much it was raining. And as before, it was really just heavy a minute ago. And then it petered right down again. We're back to having a little river running down the yard now. Anyway, I'm getting my flute out now. I've got 30 minutes now. I'm going to spend it mostly doing a warm-up for about 20 minutes. And then I'm going to very slowly run through the reels, the fast fiddle tunes that got put in yesterday. I do know them. It's just... Well, I'm hoping that I was just a bit tired last night because I was missing loads of notes out. It's like my fingers were just like going to sleep or something. Anyway, let's get this done. And then I'm going to go out and pick apples and we're going to start making a pie, a delicious pie. I've just looked at that list that I've just made and those reels are not on there, but we were talking about doing them yesterday and we ran through them, so now I'm confused. But I bet they get thrown in, so I'm going to practice them anyway. Right, I've darted out into the rain, got a bag. Let's see if there's any apples. I hope so, otherwise my apple pie plan will be thwarted. The windfall apples are looking as if they are in varying stages of decomposition, so I don't think I'll go for those today. Let's see what's on the branches. I think IB's had a good old picking session because it's not a lot. I mean, oh, there's some there. Well, not that big, but I mean, it's a start, it'll do. I thought I was going to have loads of surplus, but I'm not sure if I am. We'll have enough for a pie, though, for sure. Oh, that's a nice big one. It's all wet from the rain. All the water's coming off the branches and going on me. It's very therapeutic doing this. It's quite fun. It started to really rain again. I'm under the tree, sheltered, but as soon as I dart out, I'm going to get wet.
wonder if that one's all right. Yeah, that one's all right. I picked up a few windfalls in the end. I was just having a little look at them on an apple by apple basis. Yeah, that one's all right. Oh, it's tiny. I think it'll be all right though. Might carefully cut into it and see if there's anything in there. It's got a big crack in it. Yeah, it's all right, a bit bruised, but I'll pick out all the ones that have got a little bit of defect and I'll just cut around them and cook them now in the pie. Oh, the sun's coming out now, that's nice. It's probably okay. Yeah, I'll just cook it now. Well, we're getting a fair few. That'll probably do for now. Leave the rest to grow. Right, I'm not good at ovens. Oh, looks like the seal's gone. And when I say ovens, I'm not really concentrating there. What I mean is I'm not used to electric ones. That's a timer. Okay, so it's not that one. I've done a lot of cooking here, but not really with the oven. It's more his domain. There's two, you see, there's one there. And because I'm just terrible at working out what corresponds to where spatially, I get awfully confused. Right, I think it's got to go on the fan, if I remember rightly, and then that's the temperature. Right, okay. I don't know, put it on that for now, and I'll check. You can always tweak it. I've had to guess the weight of the sugar and apples because I couldn't find a weighing thingy in this house. Right, have I done too many apples? Quite likely. I'm just going to dump them in. I couldn't find any cinnamon. Look, they brown up really quickly, these ones. I think I've put too much sugar in. This is much more gritty and sugary looking than normal. And there's no corn flour, I don't think. Didn't see any. Normally, apparently, the corn flour helps to absorb the liquid, and so the puff pastry doesn't go as soggy. But we can live on this one occasion. Oh, look, so much sugar, it's going to be really sweet compared to my others. My others was just about right, and it was 650 grams of apples to 150 grams of sugar. Look, we've got a bit more pastry left over this time. I think it might be because the dish is a bit smaller, actually. But we'll use that. I'm going to keep the paper on, why not? Or will it stretch across? Look, if I take the paper off. Let me stretch it a little bit. I'm not a cook much, you know. Not a baking anyway. I mean, I just make up everything, don't I? Oh, I had a comment on yesterday's video. What are you cooking? The answer is, I don't know, because I film ahead a bit, and by the time the video's gone up, I've filmed and edited several more. So I can't remember without going back to watch the video. Right, well, that'll do. That's, I don't think anyone's going to get terribly excited. There's a bit of pastry there. I can nick that off there, look. There we go. Let's patch that up. That'll do. I'll trim that off and pop it in the oven. I won't check that temperature. I better make sure it's not on too hot. That's in the oven now. It's got about 40 minutes, and yes, the temperature was more or less right. I'm eating a packet of crisps to tide me over that I brought from home. I'm making a cup of tea. It's like party central in here, so I've had one of the workers in. He's making himself a cuppa, and he said he's been having the apples as well, and he puts them in the microwave for 4 minutes with some sugar, and then he has that with pork with his Sunday dinner. So he recommended that. He said it's a super cheat, 4 minutes in a microwave, super quick, instant almost, you know. Look at that bad boy there. That is massive. Oh, I don't even know what that is. Is that like an Asian imported bumblebee or something? It's huge. Oh, I might open the window and let that out. Right then, back to work. I'm going to go do a vocal warm-up so I don't trash my voice later. I'm doing a lot of singing tonight. I'm going to quickly play the treble recorder, no, tenor recorder a bit because I'm not used to it. And I kept missing the hole, so I need to give that a quick wash up as well. And practice my whistle polka because I've forgotten it a bit. And then the prize for getting that all done will be tucking into a lovely bit of pie and custard with my lovely boyfriend before we leave. The pie is done. Oh, look at that appley goodness. Time for the lovely pie, and so much juice came out of the apples. Honestly, I've been spooning it into mine because I love it. Oh, just waiting for him to come in. He's on a work call. We're not going to Asda. I'm just waiting in the car. He's picking up some supplies for work now. Something came up at not Asda, somewhere else. And then we're heading on to mine. I don't know what's happening to lunch. We've kind of just eaten pie, but we're not going to get fed till nearly 8 and it's like 2. So there's no way we can last that long, in my humble opinion. So we're going to try and pick up some kind of food to go, but no idea what or where. Don't know. Well, today's got well out of control. His work, whatever, I don't know. It all overran. We still haven't had lunch. We had apple pie, but you know what it's like when you have a not proper meal and it's all sugary and you haven't had a proper, you know. So anyway, he's gone to park the car, he's dropped the stuff off at my house, and Dan is coming imminently. I'm just making a couple of sippy cups of tea. We grabbed pasties from Greg's. Problem is, we're going to be fed on arrival, but it's going to take about 2 hours to get there, but we haven't actually had a proper lunch, so we're all a bit like, a bit like that really. Anyway, I'm going to quickly rearrange things in my bags and only take to the gig what I need and leave here what I don't need. And yeah, I'll speak to you at some point. It's hours later. Well, we've just driven for 2 hours actually, and we've arrived here. The other half is just having a wee in the public loo, and then we're going to suss out the pub, see if we can get in with the gear yet. Just having a little look at the surf while I'm here, while I've just got 2 minutes opportunity. I've been eating a Greg's pasta salad in the car and it was blooming lush. Pesto and mozzarella. I didn't film it because I was busy chatting to Dan all the way. Oh, that bird's got something in his beak. Oh, lovely. Loads of people on surfboards actually. Right, I'm going to go back.
Yeah, if I make the curry half and half,
yeah,
they'll come just as a smaller portion.
It's the next day now. It's the next afternoon actually. I've been having a bit of an easier day today. We got in at 1:20 in the morning, absolutely shattered. Oh my gosh, we were so tired, but we had a lovely gig. I'm sorry I didn't vlog it. It's when I'm entertaining a live audience in person, I find it really hard to cut off from that and go to the camera and then go back again, because I'm surrounded by people and I'm really focused and engaged in my job of work that I'm doing, that I'm being paid to do in the moment. So for the Kayleys, it's a lot easier to pick up the camera because there are periods of time when our caller, Mick usually, or Ned, is explaining the dances, and that takes time when we're kind of hanging around. So it's much easier to do it at those types of gigs, but not the ones when it's full on perform, interval where you talk to customers and people that are in the pub because they are quite interested in chatting to you, and it's really nice to do that. The interaction continues throughout the interval, and you might top up your glass from the bar. We get free drinks and food at that gig. But yeah, then it's back to it, and then it's packed down, and then it's go home. So yeah, it's all a bit intense. But anyway, I'm a bit worn out from that one, but we absolutely loved playing for that crowd. I knew that our particular repertoire would go down well with that crowd, and it did. So that was a win-win really. Oh, and we met up with some very old dear friends, and one of them, it was his birthday, so we were able to sit up in the restaurant part of the venue and eat our free food that we were provided with, which was the same as they were having, that they were paying for. So we all squeezed around one little table, and we had a lovely catch up. We used to be in a band with one of them, you see, for years and years, and travelled around quite a bit in that lineup, so it's nice. Anyway, it's lovely. So I didn't finish the vlog last night because 1:20 I was good for nothing, honestly. I just needed to collapse into my bed. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!